About 315,500 Canadians, or 5.1%, report having a developmental disability. These include, but are not limited to, autism, Down syndrome, and Asperger's syndrome. Those with developmental disabilities crave independence but require support through assistive housing, social groups, and more in order to achieve this. The big question is, why are there accessibility issues for accommodating housing for those with developmental disabilities? The main issues associated with this problem are that these housing options are very expensive, and many of those with disabilities have low incomes. These housing options also have limited spots due to a lack of assistance, leading to long wait times. Lastly, many housing options are difficult to modify to accommodate those with physical disabilities.
The Ontario Code includes policies that enable the population to live in equality. This code incorporates a focus on those who are disabled with the duty to accommodate. Under this policy, housing for the disabled includes supportive or assisted housing, private rental housing, social housing, and cooperative housing, where they are to make adjustments for their intellectual and physical needs. These accommodations are meant to reduce the stress and complications for those living with intellectual and physical disabilities through services, remodeling, and access to facilities. Therefore, the lack of accommodating housing is an issue because disability not only puts immense stress and limitations on the individual with the condition, but as well those who they reside with. Without the extra help and these resources, living conditions are more difficult than they already are, increasing other health risks, decreasing opportunity and well-being, ultimately reducing life expectancy. Thankfully, this can be prevented.
Krista, a 33-year-old with Down syndrome, had moved into an apartment complex that offers assistance to those with disabilities, but wants to live as independently as possible. Krista explains that this move had completely changed her life. She said, "When I lived with my mom, she did everything for me. Now that I'm living on my own, I'm not waiting on my mom. I can do things the way that I like. I have grown so much living here. Every day is a new experience for me." Let's work together to eliminate these barriers so more individuals with developmental disabilities can have new experiences just like Krista.